So I'm here bright and early at the busiest station in the world, Shinjuku Station. Today I am heading off to Hakone for a relaxing weekend. Now I'm not the type to relax when I go traveling normally, but this year with the whole COVID and then moving to Japan and then quarantine and had to find an apartment, it's been quite stressful. So I'm looking forward to a relaxing weekend of sightseeing and sitting in the onsen. Hakone is located about 2 hours from Tokyo, and while it can be done as a day trip, I recommend spending 2 to 3 days if you want to see the area properly. There are many ways of getting to Hakone from Tokyo, but if you're on a budget, then Odakyu Railway is your best bet. They offer a 2 or 3 day Hakone free pass, which is great value for money if you want to experience everything in Hakone. They include a return trip from Shinjuku to Odawara, the gateway to Hakone, plus unlimited rides on all the public transportation in the Hakone area. Once you have the ticket, Odakyu's rapid express trains will take you to Odawara in about 1.5 hours. Be careful that Odakyu also operates a faster romance car for tourists, but this is not covered by the free pass and will cost you an extra 1,100 yen each way. At Odawara, change onto the Hakone Tozan Railway and get off at the final stop, Hakone Yumoto Station. The small riverside town of Yumoto is a popular onsen town full of ryokans, which are traditional Japanese inns, and it is also a good base for exploring Hakone. Outside the station is the busy main street where you can buy local snacks and souvenirs. You know it's an onsen town when all the water in the sewage is hot enough to blow out smoke. You can see the smoke coming out of the vents. The next step is to get on the second part of the Hakone Tozan Railway, where the train begins to slowly climb the mountains here over the next 35 minutes. The tracks here are so steep that 3 switchbacks are required, and the driver needs to change over to the other side of the train. Alright, so we just arrived at Gora, the last station on the Hakone Tozan cable car. Now to go further up the mountain, we have to take yet another cable car. This here is the value of the Hakone free pass. There are just so many different forms of transportation. Wow, look at all that smoke coming out underneath. What is this? Ah, so this is Hakone Manju. I think that's what looks like a red bean paste, but you can get it piping hot underneath this steamer here. Oh, it's so hot. Very hot.
Yes. Japanese traditional sweet.
Okay. So this is freshly made. There you go. That's the manju. It's kind of like a bun. It's hot and sweet. There's a lot of red bean paste in there. So a pretty good value. 2 for 120 yen. Oh my god, it's a cat. Oh, so cute. Oh, look at the stretch. Oh, the cable car is leaving. So the cable car will bring you to the top at the last station, Soonzan Station, and from here you can have a panoramic view of the valley below and all the little onsen towns. The view here is absolutely incredible. Okay, hopefully the last ropeway that I have to take. Wow, this one is spacious. The cable car takes you to Owakudani, a crater created by the last eruption of Mount Hakone 3,000 years ago. But even today, the area is still an active volcano zone that continues to release a lot of sulfuric gas, which smells like rotten eggs. And on the other side, you can see the elusive Mount Fuji rising above the clouds over there. I'm very lucky to be able to see Mount Fuji because it is notoriously difficult. It's often hidden behind clouds and the day is not clear enough. But today, I think I got very lucky. It's a very clear day and there's just enough clouds that I can see the top. The other thing you definitely have to try when you come up here to Owakudani is the black eggs. You can see there's a huge model of them here. So the reason these guys are black is that they're boiled using the water from the volcano, the same water that feeds all the hot springs around here. And the sulfur in the water turns the shells black, but it shouldn't affect the flavor at all, so it should just taste like a regular egg. Now you can see once you peel them on the inside, they look just like any other regular egg. Now the legend says that each one of these black eggs you eat extends your life by 7 years. So the fact that I bought a pack of 5 of them means that it's gonna give me an extra 35 years. As you can see on the inside, exactly like a regular egg. And with one last cable car, we arrive at Lake Ashinoko, a beautiful lake formed in the caldera of Mount Hakone after its last eruption. 2 boat companies here can take you across to the town of Moto Hakone on the other side, but only one of them is covered by the Hakone Free Pass. Luckily, it's very easy to tell which one that is. And you can see the boat approaching right now. It is a pyro boat. I have no idea who came up with the idea to put a pyro boat here, but it is a touristy place, so I guess it kind of fits. And it's definitely very unique. It's gonna be interesting riding a pyro boat. It's like, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm really impressed with the detail they're putting into recreating an actual pirate ship. And it's huge, it's a lot bigger than I expected up close. And we're off to the other side of the lake. This lake is actually really, really big. Once there, if you have time, you should check out Hakone Shrine's Torii Gate in Lake Ashinoko, only about a 10 minutes walk away. And before heading back to Hakone Yumoto, you can hike a short section of the old Tokaido Road that linked Tokyo to Kyoto during the Edo period. Oh, made it! That took me just under 27 minutes. So this is the Amazake Tea House or Amazake Chaya, and the bus back to Hakone Yumoto is literally right opposite the tea house. I'm pretty hungry, so down for some snacks. This tea house has a very traditional atmosphere and looks like something out of a movie set. They are famous for their amasake, a non-alcoholic and sweet drink, and chikara mochi, a type of rice cake grilled over charcoal. Oh, 3 different flavors.
Right.
Ooh,
These are savory. Soy sauce and dried seaweed wrapped around. Soybean powder with the sugar in it. Black sesame and soybean mixture powder with the sugar.
Oh, I'll get the savory one.
Okay.
So this here is their homemade mochi. Really soft. So bouncy. What an interesting texture. And you can see there's a little bit of char around the edges. That's how you can tell they've been charcoal grilled. Not even sure how you pick this up. You can see it's a pretty big piece of mochi. It's covered in soy sauce, so it's a very nice savory flavor. Seaweed's a good complement, adds a little bit of salty flavor. And if you had mochi before, you know how chewy and sticky they can get.